This is Buy, Hold, Sell, powered by Better.
Hello super coaches and welcome to the final big buy round of the year. It's going to be tough to get 13 on the park, but I will point out it is best 13 this week, not best 17. Let's do buy, hold and sell. The most popular purchase this week is Mark Nawaqanitawase from the Roosters. I own him. I'm a very happy owner. He's averaging 74, which is very good. It's up there with the top keepers in SuperCoach. He's pretty cheap this week and he should make some big cash. Plus he has a really good matchup against the Tigers, who are depleted this week. Which brings us to James Tedesco, has that same good matchup. If you own him, you captain him this week. He's actually at a pretty good price at 820 odd K. I think if you don't own him, you have to bite the bullet and just bring him in this round. Jacob Preston is a guy that I talked up last week as a better buy than Viliami Kickout, who was much more popular last week. Of course, Preston went and scored a try and has got great base stats, a lot better base stats than Kickout in that position. So get on Preston this week. On to Jerome Hughes. The Storm are on fire. They've got a great schedule. No buys for the rest of the season. Obviously, with Origin players out, it is time for Hughes to shine. So I like him as a buy this round. If you're looking to create cash this week, Jed Stewart is the man. At base price, he scored 2 tries to start his career. But I will point out that Kane Bradley could be a nice little guy who plays a couple of weeks and then nuffs out for the rest of the season. On to the holds. Tino Fa'asuamaleaui has been carrying a sternum injury. A lot of people are selling this week, but I think the time to sell was a couple of weeks ago when he was at his peak price. Selling him now for 570 odd K, you don't create that much cash. Onto the sells. I originally had Nicho Hynes as a hold, but I'm coming around to selling him. If you can get him to someone like Jerome Hughes, then go for it. Hynes has been very on and off for the whole season really, but certainly for the last month or so. Thomas Jenkins has done a great job for Supercoaches this year, making 400 odd K, but he's got the buy, he's got a big BE, so it's time to cut ties. Kalen Ponga, serious foot injury, so he has got to go. And then finally, Toby Couchman, out for the season with a shoulder injury, so he's got to go. Nathan Lawson, also at the Dragons, has a shoulder injury and he's out until round 23, so he won't be an extra number this week.